Heroes, Gray here. Welcome back to another video where today we're doing the Q&A that I talked about yesterday. So let's just dive right into the questions. So a lot of you asked why I'm in the hospital, and it's a little bit of a long story, but not super long. So I'm not going to name everyone who asked, but I'll name one of you guys, Jack Mooson, I think it's pronounced. Sorry if I got that wrong, but he asked, how are you doing, and do you know when you'll be out of the hospital? So, I mean, I'm doing fine right now. I'm just making videos. But, so the reason that I'm in here, and I know that question didn't specifically ask that, but I just want to touch up on it because a lot of people did ask. So, basically, when I was like 3 months old, I was diagnosed with a disease called CF, okay? So, basically what that is, just imagine in your lungs, it's like a lot of glue and mucus and snot, and just stuff like that, and so it makes it harder for me to breathe, but I do like treatments and stuff so it can loosen it up. So that was pretty much the main reason, but about a few months back, I was in the hospital because I was coughing a lot and stuff like that. So once we got out of the hospital that time, after like a week, I was just back coughing and things like that. So we didn't want to go back to the hospital. I mean, well, not immediately, but we just wanted to see if I could get better at home, and it did not work. So here we are back in the hospital. They told us that we need to come back on Monday, and I should be out Wednesday, but there's no promises. That's just, we're hoping for that. So that would be really dope, but let's move on to the next question. Okay, so the next question comes from JD's Game In, and he asks, what is my favorite sport? Now, I don't know if people really count these two as sports, but I mean, they're in the Olympics, I guess. So that is, I like gymnastics and I like karate, and I used a lot of that in my fan films if you have seen before, but yeah, so let's move on to the next question. So the next question comes from Mr. Salty Muffin, and he asks, how am I so awesome? And the trick is, I'm really not. Like, Nuclear Plays asks, do I like Hot Pockets? And do I like Hot Pockets? I like pizza. What is life? Okay, so Rusty asks, and this is an insanely important question, like insanely. He asks, how is your dad? And well, there's only one way to answer that question. Okay, so iBams asks, what is my favorite console game? And probably gonna have to go with Halo. Yeah, I have no idea what that was. Okay, so the next question comes from and he asks, what kind of sickness do I have? But I just wanted to add that part in because I thought it was funny. So, next question. Next question comes from Emerge Productions, and he asks, can you make me a sandwich? And the answer is yes. Just tell me when to meet you there and bring the money. Okay, so the next question comes with Life with Bria, and she asks, how do you feel about life right now? And it's just, it's so hard. No, I'm just kidding. It's totally fine. Yeah, no, I'm good. Okay, so the next question comes from Kevin Q, and he asks, how old am I? And I am 13. So that's going to wrap up this episode, and I'll be doing another Q&A tomorrow because I know I missed a lot of questions. There's 411 comments, so yeah, we got a lot to go through. But as always, God bless and hero on true believers. Goodbye, everyone.